because the chair of the Florida Democratic Party resigned this week, 2 months after a disastrous November election.
A battleground state turned bright red. So how do Democrats here in Florida look to get back on track? Aaron Parsegian joining us live in studio this morning for a look at this week in politics.
Yeah, by every measure, the midterm was awful for Florida Democrats. And what is historically viewed as a battleground state, Republican Governor Ron DeSantis won re-election by a landslide 20 points, while flipping Democratic strongholds like Miami-Dade. Republicans also gained super-majorities in the state House and state Senate and now hold every statewide office. In his resignation letter this week, now ex-Florida Dems chair Manny Diaz said there was a lack of resources, a lack of volunteers, and a failure to present a unifying message. He said, quote, "We have plenty of social media activists, not enough roll-up-your-sleeves volunteers." Governor DeSantis responded to Diaz's resignation at a press conference earlier this week.
There ain't as many Democrats around as there used to be in the state of Florida, and we had something to do with that in November of 2022.
And that's true in 2022. For the first time in state history, registered Republican voters outnumbered registered Democratic voters. So where does the Florida Democratic Party plan on going from here? I spoke with Steve Schale, a longtime Democratic strategist who ran President Obama's successful Florida campaign in 2008. And as the party looks to elect a new leader probably next month, here's what he says they should keep in mind.
Mostly was just focused on raising money to do the basic things a party should do. Organize locally, recruit candidates to run down the ballot, and register voters. I mean, it takes longer to find this person. Like, don't rush the vote. There's, I'm a Jaguars fan, and like we've had some bad coaches over the years. Like, take your time to find the right person. It'd be better off to wait 6 months to find the right candidate than it would be to get somebody wrong this time.
I think the Jags have a good coach now. We'll have more from our conversation with Steve a little later this morning on Brightside. In studio, Aaron Parsegian, 10 Tampa Bay.